Alright guys, trade recap. I know you guys see the DXY in the chart. You're probably saying, well, I know what you guys think. I did exactly what you're thinking. I traded DXY, the US dollar index. I traded DXY. King, I didn't trade DXY, but I did use it to I used it to decide where price action was going today. And as you guys can see, just by looking, you guys could see that price action went south today because like we had um we had a manipulation right here on agent session highs reversal, and we have equilibrium being liquidity being swept right here as well. So as you can see, today was a nice price action. My bad. I know what's happening, but today was a nice price action. I would give today's price action like a 8.5, 9 out of 10. Like anything this anything this good is way better than August price action, because August price action was horrible. I just couldn't wait it to get out of August price action. But let me just get into a share recap on why I'm saying today is a nice price action. But as you can see, it is a nice price action because we're seeing clear liquidity sweeps and clear reversals and continuation. So today was a pretty nice day. So with that being said, I knew that DXY wanted to go down, so I know that EURUSD and GBPUSD wanted to go up. But let me just show you guys why I took it out today. Basically, I had agent session, long session, highs marked out, highs and lows marked out. We manipulated right here on EURUSD. It's the manipulation is exactly the same as DXY. It's just a different angle. As you can see, it's the exact same manipulation. It's just a different angle. So you guys are seeing what's happening today and why today is a really good price action. We manipulated. We continued into New York session on GBPUSD. This even confirmed that GBPUSD yeah, it confirms that GBPUSD and EURUSD wanted to go higher because GBPUSD took out this high like 10 minutes after New York session opened, and we still was left with this high right here, which we knew that it wanted to take. And I'm gonna show you guys how I had this high marked out. I went on the 1 hour time frame and I see this 1 hour fair value gap right here. So this is like inside of the fair value gap. So I knew that price wanted to go up higher because this confirmed it more with London session high being swept this early. And as you can see, we even formed an SMT right here. We didn't came down for any liquidities down here. So market was just really bullish today on GBP and EU. So like we came down on EU because EU was lagging behind GBPUSD. So we came down on EU, and basically when we came down, we swept this 5-minute liquidity right here. So I went into the 1 minute time frame, and going down into 1 minute time frame, I saw that we had a breaker structure right here, fair value gap, and also afterwards I saw that there was an inverse fair value gap being validated at the same time as the fair value gap. So it was like a BPR. Let me just highlight that. It was like a BPR. It was a BPR because they were aligned perfectly. So that was two confluences being validated. We also had equilibrium right here, which definitely got validated, and we also we had at first we did the very first confluence was a liquidity sweep, then a breaker structure. So we had a really good price action today. I entered. I honestly thought this was gonna like shoot, but the only reason why this didn't shoot because market was basically lagging behind, waiting on Joe's job openings news. So it was just like lagging behind and just waiting for this news to come out so you can just get a big pump. I entered this trade with proper risk management. As you see, it floated at break even for a little bit and came up here to like a 1-to-1, and it just went back down. It liquidated me and I got stopped out. I wasn't It kind of was expected and it kind of wasn't, because like this was an A plus setup. We had like four confluences on this setup, so it was like an A plus setup. But I did have proper risk management and I had stuffs in place just in case this happened, because I was expecting something like this to happen because of the news. And I also realized that we had a lot of relative equal liquidities down here, so I was expecting something like this to happen. So when this happened, I had another entry in place because I'm seeing these stuff happen before they happen. It's kind of like when you're watching TGR. Like, I remember his video about, he was saying something like seeing these setups before they happen. With like, he's done so many backtesting that he's seen these entries before they happen, and it's a kind of like the same stuff. So I had proper risk management in place and I was seeing this entry before it happened. So what happened was, this was the first SMT that I saw before any of this. This was the first SMT right here. So I got that SMT, it break this, I got stopped out, and we had the second SMT right here. And even when all of this was happening, we were still maintaining GBPUSD original SMT, because this was its original SMT right here. And after that sweep on EU, I switched to SMT, the bullish, because GBPUSD wasn't lagging behind EU today, so I switched the SMT, this bearish, and GBP bullish. So I switched that SMT and I saw this this entry right here, breaker structure. I honestly could have entered without the fair value gap, because I saw the breaker structure, I saw the clear fair value gap, I saw SMTs, I saw liquidity sweep. I knew price wanted to go higher because of DXY. DXY is confirming everything, but I was still stuck with my strategy because I'm disciplined enough with a lot of back testing and market experience to know that I should stick to my strategy. So I was disciplined enough to like hold out and not enter without my strategy, without market respecting my strategy. So that's what happened today. I saw the second entry, but I didn't took it because I wanted to stay. I wanted to stay with my strategy, stay disciplined and stuff. So I didn't took it. I saw this big move right here. I was like, wow, wow, and this big one up here, and it was just crazy. I saw it taking out my London session highs immediately, so I knew that I was done for the day because this was the high I was targeting. I wanted this high as originally I wanted this high as take profit one, take profit one, take profit two. So that was my original entry take profits. So I still had that in place. So when both of these highs got taken out, I knew that I was done for the day, because even on GU it took out this high as well. So I knew that I was done for the day. So that's a true recap on today's L. It is a manageable L, and well, you guys can see, you guys have a clear understanding now on why I said today's price action was really nice. I'd rate it about 8.5 out of 10 because there were so many SMTs and A plus setups getting formed and stuff. So today's was a really good price action. But at the end of the day, good price action or not, you still can take a L. So yeah, that's it with today's L's. And yeah, that's it for the video. Well, I did do a longer video today. Today's video is longer than my usual videos, but yeah, that is how nice today's price action is. I'm actually excited about making a video today because today's price action is it's a lot better than August price action. So that's it for the week of me trading because tomorrow is ADP non-foreign employment change, and with experience this news and this news, them being together, it's crazy. The ADP non-farm employment change is like basically similar to NFP. It has the same amount of volatility, but not the same. It's like a half compared to the regular amount of volatility that NFP gives, but it's really similar. So I am not trading for the rest for tomorrow, and I'm not trading Friday also because we have NFP. And with my strategy isn't quick enough to get me an entry before ADP NFP. So I'm just not gonna try to trade, and because if I don't get an entry before this, it's just done. Because these news, it messes up price action. So if I don't get an entry before these news, I'm done. So like the if it was the case that I was trading like US 30 or Nasdaq or S&P, then I could have traded tomorrow on Friday. But it is what it is. This is still a W week because I've it's a W week because today's loss isn't really anything because yesterday's win was big. So this is a W week. So I have no problem closing off right here. So that's it for the video. That's it for trading this week. We're gonna move to next week. We're looking forward to move next week, and I've already have my what I'm aiming for next week. With this week's price, with September price action, I'm looking to trade no news Monday next week, and Tuesday and Wednesday is PPI, so no trading Wednesday. Thursday is CPI, no trading Thursday. Friday is this is yeah, so I have three trading days out of next week, Monday, Tuesday, and Friday. So yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to. And yeah, that's it with the video. I'm gonna just cut it right here. So have a great trading week and have a great trading month. So peace out.